Hey guys, Goggsy here and welcome back to a brand new matchday vlog. Today, Motherwell will take on Rangers for the second time this season. We lost 2-1 at Ibrox, but hopefully we can peg them back today. Now, today's game is on the back of some really controversial news. I never really want to talk about stuff like this because I don't want to affect my good standing with the club or anything like that. But of course there was controversy with Robbo over the last couple of days. But he's come out and said now today that it was just a misunderstanding. So I'm going to just believe that because I believe in Robbo. I believe everything what he does. To be honest, if he's not on the touchline today, I'm more than ready to step up with my football manager experience and try and ensure a victory over Rangers. Should Motherwell win today, I'm sure all the news that has happened around Robbo will just be fish and chip wrappers by the end of tomorrow night. Anyway guys, Motherwell, let's catch that train. Mecca, the citadel that is Fir Park, Motherwell. Right, so my prediction today, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for the Well, because I'm confident. Too confident for my own good, but that's the beauty of football. Adam, what are you saying? 2-1. Oh, you love to see it. So I'm just letting Don Robertson's the ref. Bobby Madden's the court official. It's only a recipe for chaos. Absolute carnage.
From 19th at Court Patrick.
Another Rangers corner, we just need to stop giving away stupid corners, man. I don't like him at all. Surprising we give it a penalty there. Time at the first half, 1-0 down. They deserve it. I mean, Rangers have been a much better team. We've not had a shot target, not that I can recall anyway. We've had a couple of chances, Long had that chance, but he squared it. And if it was me who had a shot at 0-0, had we scored that, it might have been a different game, but Rangers have just been all over us and deservedly lead. But aye, bring on the second half. Hopefully we can change it because we really need something in this game. Motherwell. Second half about to kick off. Motherwell. So second half just kicked off. Gallagher and I think Kamara both got booked. Maybe made some of it happen in the tunnel at half time. Play on, I suppose. Oh man. Come on! Come on! Oh, he's offside! See if... Yes, yes, Wesley. Go on yourself, James. Sometimes fucking on. What, he's getting that? Go on. Yes! Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle that was, Gallagher. this. Rangers fans are saying, fuck the SFA. The most ironic thing I've seen all day. We have been horrible. You can't choreograph comedy like it. Come on. Oh, what is that going to do, man? Full time. We're beat 2-0. Better team won. Time to get pissed.
Right, so the time is roughly about half midnight, probably after that now, on Sunday night, so it's now Monday morning. I'm just going to try and get this done and out the way quickly because I want to get this up before the SPFL show. But I can already tell, like, whenever Motherwell play Rangers, there's always something controversial that happens, and it always leads to me falling out with Sharp Div and CJ Novo about something because Motherwell did this, Motherwell did that. I hate it because I really respect the guys because we've all got the common ground of being creative YouTubers, but sometimes when you're divided on certain things, such as what happened during the game today, there will be a massive debate. Massive debate. Yeah, I gotta watch how I word things. The first chance I can really recall was at 0-0 when Chris Long broke through and rounded the keeper, and his cross wasn't hard enough, and there was just too much finesse, and he tried to be too cute with the cutback, and really he should have just drilled it right across face of goal because all it needs is a wee touch and the ball goes into the back of the net. But you know, you live and learn from that, and apart from that we had nothing in the first half, literally nothing. Rangers played a fantastic game. Literally, if you could go and talk about any perfect away performance, they had that, apart from a red card. Literally, they had 2 to a man, down to a tee. They were well drilled. Every time we got the ball over to Jermaine Hilton, he was strangled until he couldn't hold the ball anymore, apart from a couple of occasions. But literally, every time we got the ball forward, we just didn't know what to do, and ended up having to pass the ball back, and that was just the theme for the whole game. And as much as I hate to say it, Rangers were just so much better than us, and as a football fan I've got to just commend them for that, and I just hate having to say that because I'd rather obviously Motherwell got the 3 points. Obviously Nikola Katic scored the opening goal for Rangers, another goal from a set play. We keep conceding goals from set plays against Rangers. Like, can we not just stop? Bevis Mugabe just did not cover himself in any glory whatsoever. He basically tried to just stop Katic instead of just going for the ball. And it was also Mugabe that should have given away a penalty on Morelos, I think. But thankfully Don Robertson was too incapable of dishing out the penalty, and I mean, it did save me a wee bit of shooting. Also, there was a handball on Jake Carroll as well from a corner. We were very, very fortunate indeed. Second half comes along, James Scott comes on for Jermaine Hilton, and I thought that was a really good, refreshing change. James Scott, as soon as he gets the ball, he goes and makes a difference. Nutmegs Tavernier on the counter attack. He tries to make something happen. Fortunately, it didn't really work, but I mean, he carried the ball a good 50-60 yards, and that was the most that any Motherwell player did on the pitch today. Apart from that, not much else. Chris Long missed a fantastic chance at 1-0. Great save from Alan McGregor, of course. It was from point blank range, and I mean, he had no right to save that, and I am fuming that he did save it. But in all fairness, it was great goalkeeping, and we also had a chance from the resulting corner, and it just never came to fruition. Just as we're getting into the game, Morelos comes up with a goal. It's fantastically taken. It was great defending from Declan Gallagher to get in the way of the first attempt, and then unfortunately the shot was ricocheted off Gallagher and it just was out of reach of Mark Gillespie, and that was left right good night. But we were left with some more comical entertainment as Morelos, who was already on a booking, let me just say, goes up and does the get it right up here, the higgy, as us Motherwell fans know it. And I mean, in any language, I'm pretty sure that means get it right up here. So if the referee sees that, that is a bookable offence, because it's just inciting chaos amongst the opposition fans, and you just cannot do that in today's game. I'm sorry, anything you do, you could easily get booked in today's game. It's silly, I know, because I would have loved to do that myself. But that is just the laws of the game, and it is absolute stupidity of Morelos to do such a thing. Everywhere on social media, you've got Rangers fans saying, oh, it was never a red, he should never have been sent off. Well, let me just talk you through this. In the first half, Morelos gave away 2 or 3 fouls. One, he pushed Declan Gallagher, which was a bit cheeky. Also, in the second half, there were a couple of wee kicks that he gave away, and actually, the foul before he actually got booked the first time, he should have got booked for, and then the foul that he actually got booked for was a high foot. So that is a yellow card. Yeah, 5 fouls is persistent fouling. Then he goes and does that. Just remember, he's not being directly sent off just for doing the get it right up here, because, I mean, yeah, that's a bookable offence, but also just remember, he got booked for the 5 or 6 fouls, the accumulation of the fouls that he committed. And any sensible, decent football fan would admit, yeah, he's in the wrong. Yes, he's an arse for just doing that. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he jeopardised his team's position, because it was 2-0. Rangers were comfortable throughout the game, and they overall deserved the 3 points over the piece. I think this just outlines the gulf in class between Rangers, Celtic as well, and the rest of the league. I mean, Motherwell, we will beat teams below us comfortably this season, but we will struggle to get points off the top 2. And I think that's going to be the case for Aberdeen as well, although Aberdeen did play very well against Rangers and got a point. But the thing is, it's a 2-horse race in my opinion for 3rd place as well. I'm just hoping that Aberdeen slip up as well now, because I mean, it's just going to be nip and tuck. We're just going to keep overtaking each other throughout the season. It'll just come down to whoever gets the most points out of the Old Firm. But yeah, apart from that, I hope I've addressed everything. It has been one heck of a vlog. I just hate these vlogs, because when Motherwell play against Rangers, I'm desperate to get the video up as soon as possible so I can get the most views out of it. So usually it results in me staying up till 4, but I'm working on Monday, so this may be up well after the SPFL show. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like down below for more of the snazzy content, subscribe if you're new. I'm goggsysaan. I bet it was you. I'll see you later guys. Take care.